Hi, Nanook from the north here. Well, all right, it's really not Nanook, it's me, Bernie. But it's cold out. Do you notice that yesterday it was 50 degrees and today it's 20, low 20s? It snowed, it's windy, it's cold out. Now there's people out there that love this kind of weather. Yeah, I'm one of them. But there's a lot of people that don't. And you know, a couple weeks ago I did a video on It's Not About You, and I just sort of want to expound on that a little bit more because, well, you know, life isn't about you, the weather isn't about you, and yet we think it ought to be. You know, it's interesting how even in the Bibles, the scriptures talk about people who, well, tried to get what they wanted because it was about them. I think of the mothers of a couple of the disciples that went to Jesus and asked, you know, can my son sit at your right and left hand? Yeah, well, that wasn't going to work. Why? Because it wasn't about them. It was about God. I think of Moses, and when God asked him to, you know, go out and lead the people, he complained. I can't do that. I talk. I don't talk. I stutter. I have all kinds of problems. God says, listen, shut up. Do it my way. It's better. Well, maybe he didn't say shut up, but sometimes I think he ought to tell us that. I don't know about you, but sometimes I get upset with God because he wants me to do things, and I know he wants me to do things that I don't want to do, and he has to remind me it's not about me. I remember once I had said to him that I didn't want to do something because it was going to be painful and difficult, and he said, have you talked to my son Jesus? It was difficult and painful for him too, but he did it because it was about you, Bernie. It was about everyone. It was about being the savior of the world. Yeah, I had to remember that. And I think we all need to remember that it isn't about us, that God has a plan, and it's a good plan, but it's about him. It's about a bigger picture than just who you are or who I am. I want to challenge you with that today. How much of your life is about you? You get upset with people in the grocery store or in the parking lot or on the street. You get upset with weather. Maybe you ought to think about it and sit back and say, you know what, God, help me and teach me to enjoy this. Help me to find patience in the struggles of life. You may find that your life becomes different. Think about that today, would you? Hey, until next time, God bless.